Hi, welcome back to Urban to Acres Homesteading. I'm Jen.
And I'm Sean. We wanted to give you a quick update of the last week or maybe week and a half, couple weeks, something like that.
I don't remember the last one. So it's August 29th. Summer is winding down.
Quickly.
As you can tell, I'm wearing a sweatshirt today because it's not even, what is it, 69?
Is it that hot?
I mean, there's been a couple times throughout the day that I've taken my sweatshirt off, but then I put it back on and then I take it off. So it's like one of those kinds of situations. I didn't have work today, so we got up and came out early, took care of our chickens, and then I mowed while you did some more tilling. So tilling wise, basically we're just preparing kind of for next year at this point, because we didn't really lease the land until March of this year. We were behind the 8 ball really for planting and having everything ready. So we have everything tilled that we need to. We're adding composted rows. We need more wood chips. We love wood chips for our pathways. And we did get a chip drop. We've bought some chips. We're on the list for more chip drops, but we haven't gotten one since that first one, so that's a bummer. But we're laying out more compost rows, and then again, some fall planting stuff that needs to go in, carrots and stuff like that. And then after that, we are planning on covering everything else in plastic. So if it's not going to be used for something now, it's going to be covered in plastic to hopefully stay there all winter and kill any weed seeds in it to make it a little bit easier. The compost is pretty good compost, but it does have a lot of weeds in it.
And they show up quick.
Yeah. So our hope is to cover a lot this year, and then that way next year when it's time to plant, we can just get going right away and we won't be behind.
Hopefully it'll be sterile. We'll add amendments.
Yeah.
Bring the compost back to life. And be able to plant right into it and get ripping and roaring, hopefully.
Yeah. And I feel like it'll be a lot better. Even if it's wet in the spring, we've raised kind of some of the levels of areas, so it won't be as underwater. Part of our rows that we did of flowers, it ended up like washing the seeds away because it got it was underwater. So our hope is that we've added enough water compost on top that the water won't be sitting like a pond.
Yeah, and compost always dries out quickly. Mm-hmm. So we're hoping that as the water evaporates, runs away. Unfortunately, the way the land here is laid out is it kind of comes to a hill in the middle, and the front yard going towards the street's higher than the yard where we're at, so it kind of just puddles there until I don't even know where it goes.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, we're making it work.
Yeah.
But we keep harvesting a lot of food, tons of tomatoes. We've got a freezer full. Sometime in September, we're going to do a sauce day, so we'll pull them all out then and take care of that. We also have squash that keeps coming in pretty much every day to every other day. I'm picking 1 to 2.
You can see right behind, on her right side, behind her, that we got, is that summer squash?
Butternut
squash. And there's quite a few of them there, and there are a bunch of real little ones still just starting, so
we're really excited about that because that'll be a good one to store all winter. So we'll be able to have fresh produce all winter long. So yeah, we keep harvesting. We have some beans at home growing. Our beans here didn't do so well, but the ones at home are going gangbusters, so that's good. We've harvested, what, a quarter to half? Are we at a third of the potatoes at this point, or are you still saying like a quarter?
No, an eighth maybe.
Okay, so we still have a lot of potatoes to harvest. Yeah, I mean, just doing our thing. We've got our next set of meat birds, so we got 107 came, and we have 105 now, and it's been a week and a half, going on 2 weeks.
Tuesday we got them?
Yeah. Not this Tuesday, the week before.
It was the week before, because they went to school this Tuesday, so.
Yeah.
So it was the week before. So
yeah,
Tuesday this week will be 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we've had them almost 2 weeks. Our birds continue to do well. We brought our youngest set. Did we talk about our youngest set when we went to Rural King and they were marked down to 50 cents and we picked up 16 new chickens?
We might have touched on it, but yeah.
So
chicken math, real thing.
They're out here now. They're in the coop, but sort of in a separation pen. They're able to get out and back into that area. They're a little yet. They're still getting picked on pretty bad, but hopefully within the next couple weeks, we'll be able to just fully integrate them. We also ended up getting 5 more chickens from our oldest daughter. Her friend texted her and she had chickens at her mom's house and her mom said she didn't want them anymore, so she asked us if we would take them. So we have those 5 chickens separate right now. We're kind of quarantining them away from our flock.
Just to give them some time, make sure there's no illness there that...
You might have just heard Larry in the background, cock-a-doodle-doodling. His name was Larry when he came to us, which we thought was super funny because our main rooster is Paul, and we just thought like that's kind of funny that they have like kind of old man names. So we'll see how that integration goes. 3 of them are hens and they're bantams, and then there's 2 smaller chickens. I don't know if they're boys or girls yet. One has a crooked beak. It doesn't seem to bother the chicken. Like, it seems to be able to eat and drink, so...
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I think Josh was saying, because he was with me when we picked them up, that it was dislocated or something. I think that's what the
girl said.
The girl's mom was telling us.
Who knows?
I'm not sure.
So, I guess that's really 3, 5, 6 with the rooster. 3 of the bantams. So we're not exactly sure how the bantams will integrate well with our flock because they're so much smaller than the rest of our chickens. So we'll see how that goes. We do have 2 Polish chickens in our flock. One's a hen and one's a rooster. And the rooster does get some picking on. He's holding his own, but I did notice today that he had some fresh marks on his head where he's getting pecked at.
Oh.
So it's possible that they will end up in a smaller coop of their own with the Polish and the bantams. Just
maybe.
That's a possibility down the road if there's too much going on with all of them. And then we'll see how Larry does with Paul.
That's going to be interesting.
Larry's loud. He definitely lets himself known. Paul does not really.
Once in a while.
Once in a while. I hear, is it Peeps or Squeakers?
I think it's Peeps.
Okay, so Peeps and Squeakers are the Polish chickens, and Peeps, I believe, is the boy. The girls named him. And he definitely will cock-a-doodle-doo. And then we have 2 of the Rhode Island Reds? Or are they, what are they?
The 6 New Hampshires?
New Hampshire. 2 of them are boys, and one definitely is vocal. So there's a lot of boys, actually. We're hoping none of the new 16 are boys.
The odds are not worth it.
Fingers crossed, because We might have to have a coop of boys.
I think they're maybe 5 weeks old now.
Yeah. So they were a couple weeks old when we got them, 2 to 3 weeks, and I think we've had them 3 weeks now.
Oh, so maybe they're 6 weeks.
Yeah. So, a little hard to sex yet at this stage in the game. So, busy, lots of things still going on. Still harvesting from summer crops. And
Doing some cleanup. We just cleaned up our old peas that didn't give us anything.
they got in too late with all the rain, so we'll see. We got more to do. You know, if you've ever gardened and you do more than just summer veggies, you know that spring is important and fall is important too. So, and then we have the high tunnel, so that should extend our growing even longer
And
than
start
normal.
us sooner.
We're in zone 6B, but it will definitely allow us to go longer. So that's where we're at.
Yeah, we've been weeding in the high tunnel also. Cleaned out most of the cucumbers. We just learned this week that we didn't know that if you cut cucumbers off at the base, that they'll start regrowing.
Or at least that we saw.
Yeah,
online.
so we're gonna try that out because there's 4 or 5 of them I think that I hadn't got pulled all the way out yet. So we're
give
gonna
it a
cut
shot.
those and see what happens.
They're in the high tunnel, so if they could regrow, that would be great. I've actually had cucumbers outside in the yard that grew until November one year because we had a warm fall. So I'm hoping that we can have cucumbers for a while longer.
Sounds awesome to me.
So that's about all we wanted to update today on. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe.
Otherwise, have a great day, and we'll talk to you in another week or thereabouts. Talk to you later. Bye.